if you.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this episode, we are testing out the wheelie control settings on my 2025 S1000RR. If you guys didn't know, there is 4 modes that you guys can use on your S1000RR, your M1000 single R, S1000 single R, 4 modes in there. There's rain mode, which doesn't allow you to wheelie at all. And then there's race mode that lets you do a slight wheelie, as BMW calls it in the menu there. And then you guys could step it up and put it on high wheelie mode possible. That's the most interesting mode in my opinion, because are all these guys on Instagram just setting their BMWs to high wheelie possible and just sitting there and the bike is just maintaining it? I want to know, how high can you wheelie in high wheelie possible mode? And then obviously you could turn it completely off and do no support and do all those crazy 12 o'clock wheelies, all that kind of stuff. In this video, we're not going to be doing any 12 o'clock wheelies. I'm not much of a wheelie guy, I'll be honest with you. I haven't figured out that balance point or anything like that. In this video, we're just going to be showing the different heights that you guys can wheelie your bike with the 4 modes there. So with that being said, guys, let's get into it. Let's just hit record on you guys there. Recording. Totally out of focus right now. We've got it focused back there, but recording there in 120 frames. And then we've got the GoPro right there. Cross your frickin' fingers we don't lose a GoPro today. All right, if you guys don't know how to adjust the wheelie control settings, I'll do a quick tutorial here. So you get into the settings here, you go down to vehicle settings, ride mode pre-selection, swipe on that, and then you're getting down into configuration. Go into Race Pro 1, and then right away, boom, right there, you've got wheelie behavior, so you go into that. So you've got no support, high wheelie possible, race, slight wheelie possible, and then rain mode. So we're gonna select that. We're gonna start in rain mode, mode 3 right there, and show you guys that this bike just will not wheelie whatsoever. Even if you're holding it right to the pin, it is not going to wheelie. So we're starting with that, and then we'll work our way up into high wheelie possible, and then we'll turn it on to no support whatsoever. Again, guys, you're not gonna be seeing any 12 o'clock wheelies or anything like that today. I'm just gonna show you that there is no support whatsoever. All right, guys, mode 3, this shouldn't wheelie at all. Again, we're just doing power wheelies here. All right, getting it here, about 50, and then, okay, there. And as you guys can see, it just popped up for a very split second. It didn't come up whatsoever. The videos will show it just popped up maybe an inch or 2 there, and then wheelie control kicked in and saves the day. When I'm doing that, guys, I'm right to the pin here. I'm pinning it. There's no throttle control. There's no rear brake action whatsoever when I'm doing this. Wheelie control is doing absolutely everything. Let's flip around here, put it on slight wheelie possible, and then go from there. And configuration over here, right at wheelie, we're at a 3. Let's jump that down to a 2. So slight wheelie possible now. All right, slight wheelie possible. Let's go. We'll pop it up about here. And there you go. As you guys can see, it just barely comes up there. It really doesn't maintain a whole lot of a wheelie in that slight wheelie possible mode there. It's optimal propulsion is what BMW is calling it in here, which makes sense. You don't really want to be doing much of a wheelie if you're trying to speed up on the straightaway. You want that wheel to just come up just a little bit, because that is where you are getting the most acceleration. So it completely makes sense that it's only letting you come up that little bit there. And we will flip around again here. Let's dive back into the settings. Wheelie control, wheelie behavior right there. And let's bump that to a 1, select it, so high wheelie possible, minimal support. This is the most interesting mode by a long shot, is having that high wheelie mode possible. So, all right, let's go. Let's get her up to about 50 again here. Eyes are down, and popping it up. Popping it up. Woo! picked that up. There you guys have it. That is high wheelie mode possible. Again, I had that thing right to the absolute pin when I was holding this on high wheelie mode possible here. Wheelie control was doing absolutely everything for me there. Holding it right to the pin with no support would make you backflip for freaking sure, guys. Do not try that, and make damn sure that your wheelie control is actually turned on if you guys are going to attempt this. Also, guys, a little pro tip: if you're doing this, make damn sure your traction control, this button right here, is turned on. If you turn it off, even if your wheelie control settings are turned on, it will turn wheelie control off. All right, we're gonna give it one more go here. Start the wheelie a little bit further back and see how long we can carry it right to red line. Get her up to about that 50 or so, and then bumping it up. And that's right to the pin, guys. Woo! That's actually quite crazy how BMW can do that. How you can just hold it right to the absolute max there, and you could just feel wheelie control kicking in, doing its thing, not letting you loop whatsoever. It's a freaking absolutely amazing thing. The only thing I kind of wish, because I don't know how to do balance point, is if it lets you go a little bit higher, or if there was a way to increase the height. Some people have asked me to mess around with the DTC to see if turning it down or turning it up changes the height of the wheelie. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It doesn't do a thing when you mess around with that DTC. But let's flip around here one more time. We'll turn wheelie control completely off, and I'll try to do a wheelie slightly higher and do throttle control and back brake and all that kind of stuff. Don't judge me too much in the comments, because my wheelies are absolutely atrocious. We're not going to be getting to balance point or anything. This is just for the sake of the video to show you that the wheel will come up a little bit higher when you turn wheelie control off. All right, wheelie behavior right there. Get into that one, and boom. No support whatsoever. Let's hope that I can do a better wheelie than wheelie control, because I've been just riding around with wheelie control turned on all the time. I have not been practicing my wheelies whatsoever. It is something that I would like to get better at, though. All right, no support, wheelie control. Let's freaking go. Oh yeah. So right there, guys, you could already tell that I wasn't getting anywhere near balance point, but I was definitely wheeling a lot higher than with wheelie control turned on. Even with high wheelie possible, when you turn it off, you can wheelie as high as you want. BMW is not going to stop you from looping whatsoever, so keep that in mind, guys. If it says no support, it means no freaking support whatsoever. Let's try get one more in here. Try do a bit better of a wheelie, maybe a touch higher or something like that. Fingers crossed we don't freaking loop, because I am completely out of practice. All right, no support. Let's go. Oh yeah. Woo! Let's go. Oh yeah. Woo! Okay. Well, there you guys have it. That, my friends, is a no support wheelie at all. Well, there you guys have it. Those are the wheelie control settings on my 2025 S1000RR. If you guys have a 2020 or newer BMW S1000, S1000 single R, M1000RR single R, any of those bikes, it is going to be the exact same wheelie control settings. So this video is going to apply to you guys. Again, guys, I cannot stress it enough. If you have wheelie control turned off, make damn sure you're not holding it right to the pin, because you're just gonna backflip for sure if you're not holding that rear brake down or anything like that. BMW does an absolutely amazing job at just holding it at about that 2-ish feet height with wheelie control turned on, that high wheelie possible mode. It does an absolutely incredible job with that, holding it right there. But again, guys, please make sure it's turned on. Make sure you've selected it. Make sure it's not on no support whatsoever. I do not want to hear anybody looping because they're going out and trying this. So just make damn sure, guys, if you guys are doing no support wheelies, back brake, drill that into your head, hold that back brake, make that your reaction. If you're going up a little bit too high, is to hit that back brake. Who cares about your fork seals or anything like that? Those are way cheaper than looping your freaking S1000RR. But anyways, guys, I really hope you guys learned something new today. If you guys did, make sure you let your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, your grandpa know that those are the wheelie control settings on an S1000RR. I will see you guys in the next one, and goodbye. I wonder if it turned on there. Oh shit. No way.